Anthropic just triggered a chain reaction that wiped $300 billion off the software market in just 48 hours. Wall Street is calling it the SaaSpocalypse. They're panic selling Salesforce. They're dumping Adobe. They're telling you the entire software sector is uninvestable because the market finally woke up to the structural nightmare. AI agents aren't just tools, they're replacements. But that is a dangerously incomplete picture, because this isn't a crash, it's a transfer. The money isn't vanishing into thin air, it's moving. It's leaving the thin middle, the companies that just put a pretty interface on a database, and it's flowing to the one company that actually powers the agents. Most investors are diversifying into a basket of laggards. I'm doing the opposite. I'm making a high conviction bet. Today, we're going unindexed. I'm going to show you why the SaaS crash might be one of the greatest buying opportunities of the decade for exactly one stock. Let's look at the crime scene. The catalyst is simple. On January 12th, Anthropic released Claude Cowork. Not a new model, just plugins. But these plugins allow AI agents to do actual work. Review contracts, triage support tickets, write code, and much more. Suddenly, the market did the math. If an AI agent can qualify a lead and update your pipeline for pennies, why are you paying Salesforce $300 a month for a seat? The market realized that for the last 15 years, most SaaS companies have been running a valuation scam. They charged you per seat. But if AI agents replace the humans, who sits in the seat? Nobody. Revenue goes to zero. This is what's called the thin middle squeeze. But here's where the SaaS is dead crowd gets it wrong. SaaS isn't going away. It's getting audited by reality. The question isn't whether software survives. It's which companies come out of this reset stronger, leaner, and harder to displace. The winners in 2026 won't be the loudest AI brands. It's not the ones with the flashiest demos. The winners will be the boring giants embedded deep inside enterprise operations. I'm talking about the place where ripping out the software breaks the business. Security, data infrastructure, financial systems, mission-critical workflows. The market is punishing the thin wrappers, the shallow tools that look impressive but are easy to replace. This isn't a blanket buy the dip moment, but for the entrenched players, this is a selective rebuild. Strong balance sheets matter again. Clear monetization matters again. Owning the workflow matters more than the vision deck. I'm not here to give you a basket of potential winners. There is exactly one company that passes this audit. I'm talking about Microsoft MSFT. Here's the thing. The lazy analysis says Microsoft is big tech and is slow. But the unindexed analysis says Microsoft is the only company capturing value at every single layer of this new economy. Here's the thesis in 3 parts. Part 1, the toll road infrastructure. Look at Microsoft's Q2 2026 numbers. Revenue up 17% to $81.3 billion. Azure growth came in at 39%. But here's the number everyone is misinterpreting. $37.5 billion in capital expenditure. Wall Street hates this number. They say it's too high. That's a lazy surface level take. Technically, CapEx isn't an operating expense, but it is a major cash investment that hit free cash flow hard this quarter. Most investors see a hit to margins. I see a moat. They're building the power grid wall. Microsoft is trying to lock in long duration, carbon-free baseload supply via a Constellation nuclear PPA tied to restarting 3 Mile Island Unit 1. While competitors are stuck in Data Center Alley with no power, Microsoft is securing the grid. If Anthropic workloads run on Azure under its $30 billion capacity commitment, Microsoft captures the infrastructure revenue, though Anthropic remains multi-cloud. This means they're essentially taxing the compute that drives the agents. Part 2, the hedge, the 3-way deal. People worry about OpenAI failing. They say, what if ChatGPT isn't the winner? It doesn't matter. Microsoft has executed a 3-way deal with NVIDIA and Anthropic. Microsoft invested in Anthropic. Anthropic committed to spending billions on Azure. This means Microsoft wins if OpenAI wins, and Microsoft wins if Anthropic wins. They've effectively neutralized the risk. Whoever wins the AI war pays rent to Microsoft. Part 3, the governance, Agent 365. This is the part nobody is talking about. Right now, 8 out of 10 enterprise employees are using unauthorized AI tools at work. Open source agents like OpenClaw, which run locally with full system access to your files, terminal, and messaging apps, have exploded to over 145,000 GitHub stars. This is a security nightmare. Shadow AI is running rampant. This is where Microsoft is building the most comprehensive solution. At Ignite 2025, they launched Agent 365 and Entra Agent ID. Agent 365 is a control plane that lets companies manage AI agents the same way they manage employees, with dashboards, telemetry, and security controls. Entra Agent ID gives every AI agent its own identity, so it can be tracked, governed, and audited. They aren't just licensing software to humans anymore. They're moving toward licensing agent consumption. If a company deploys 500 AI agents, each one gets its own Entra identity and burns Copilot credits based on usage. They're monetizing the very thing that is disrupting the traditional SaaS model. And while competitors like Okta and Ping Identity are entering the space, nobody else has Microsoft's end-to-end ecosystem tying identity, productivity, and security together. Here's the reality. We're moving from a seat-based economy to an outcome-based economy. For 20 years, you paid for the tool. Now, you'll pay for the result. The companies that sell the tool, Adobe, Salesforce, are getting squeezed. The company that sells the execution, the compute, the power, and the identity is Microsoft. It's trading at around 24 times forward earnings for a company growing its most critical segment at nearly 40%. To put that into perspective, Costco and Walmart are trading at around 40 to 50 times forward earnings. Think about that. The market is paying a higher multiple for low margin retail than for the monopoly of the AI age. That is the mispricing. Wall Street is pricing in a power crisis. You get to buy the company solving it at a mispriced discount. The volatility you're seeing isn't a bug. It's the filter. The market just wiped out $300 billion. The herd is running for the exits. I'm buying the infrastructure. I'm ignoring the thin middle, and am concentrating capital on the one company that owns the rails. If you want average returns, just buy the index and forget about it. But if you want to find the alpha hidden in the wreckage, you need to be here. Hit subscribe. This is a structural analysis of market signals, not a recommendation to buy Microsoft. My goal is to show you how to find alpha in places others aren't looking. I'll see you in the next one.